Hey, Valley family, how are you today? It's Thursday, June 24th. Glad to spend a few moments with you today. It's been a while since I had looked at the COVID infection numbers for Dakota County. Boy, they are way down. Praise God. It's so wonderful to really feel like we're making progress and sort of coming through on the other side of this pandemic. It's been really encouraging for us to be meeting together again on Sundays. And so it's been great to see those of you who have been back in the building. For those who are joining online, we're so glad that you're still participating and engaging with us online, and we want to continue to make that a really viable option for whoever wants to, and maybe even think of ways that we can use our online services to expose and engage more people with our church family. So think creatively about how we can use uh, our service recordings and those live streams to introduce new people to our church family. That would be fantastic. A few weeks ago in the message on Sunday morning, we were looking at Ephesians chapter 4, and we read how the church is strengthened and grows as each part does its work. And I have a special appeal today to the people maybe who have a special gift or ability when it comes to things like hospitality or helping create fellowship among our church family. I think that that's one of the things that's really needed right now, and that's going to help us kind of come out of this last year plus of being in the pandemic when we've all been so separated. We need folks who have homes that can host gatherings and meals of people, and I know some of you have special gifts that's kind of your thing. You can get people together and sitting down to a meal together and renewing friendships and acquaintances and helping us move forward and feeling like we're coming back together as a church body. So if hospitality and fellowship is your kind of special gift, can I encourage you to really seek opportunities to use that? Who can you invite over to your home for a meal? Maybe a small group of Valley folks, maybe introducing some Valley folks to some people who live in your neighborhood who maybe don't have a church home, and create some neat relationships that way. That would be really great. Do you have to have a special gift of hospitality to do that? No. I know some people have that and it makes it easier for them, but I think it'd be great if we were all just more sensitive right now to renewing those connections between people, maybe offering an invitation to someone to have coffee or lunch together, and what if you're not a good cook? Well, I'm sure people wouldn't care if they got together and had takeout pizza or just something simple. It's not really about an elaborate meal. It's about time around the table together, getting our families together, getting back together as a church body. We have an opportunity this Sunday for some fellowship together after the church service. The missions team is sponsoring a lunch, and yes, we want this to be a fundraiser for our summer missions project of providing some new entryway doors down at Camp of the Good Shepherd down in Nebraska for our ministry partners for God's Children International. We know that that would make a big improvement to their camp facility there. So we've committed to making a $5,000 donation to them this summer. So you're staying after worship this Sunday and having lunch with us and making a generous donation toward that will help us reach our goal of $5,000. But another objective we're trying to meet is just a chance for people to get together and share a meal together. So you can do both of those things this Sunday after the worship service. If you have a lawn chair, would you bring it along? We're planning on, if the weather permits, just sitting outside and sharing our lunch together out in the parking lot or maybe one of the grassy areas around the church building. So we'd love to have you join us for that. But let's all be thinking how we can renew our friendships and relationships by extending hospitality and looking for ways to fellowship with one another. I think that's going to be very important as we sort of come back together as a church family and renew our bonds of fellowship together. Those things don't just happen, they take some intention. So would you help us do that? I hope you will. All right. Looking forward to seeing you this Sunday. God bless you, friends.